Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 309. In today's episode we'll take a look at the German Elite Invitational. For that we need a Porsche because it's part of the Porsche DLC, and for that we head to Volkswagen for the 1963 Volkswagen Beetle. Porsche. Let's go.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
But the Beetle was made by Porsche. I think
Wait, it wasn't a joke about Beetles. I thought you were just...
No, there's actually a Beetle.
Yeah,
it's
but
actually
the-
Beetle time.
Yeah, but the OG Beetle was a Golf, a Porsche. I mean, technically.
I was going to say it wasn't a Golf, it was a...
Yeah.
It's a V-dub in the house with a roof rack in the house.
It was the Golf of the 1950s, 1940s.
Well, there
Don't
was...
do any body mods, otherwise they'll try and unpimp your ride.
Oh, 63.
Yeah. Alright. Tyres. I kind of want to leave the white... Oh wait, no, it hasn't got white walls in this game, I don't care. Forza 5 has got white walls in it, which we need to do everything to preserve, but in this game not so much, so...
Yeah.
No real point in this game. All the structural rigidity, yes. Weight reduction, what? Actually, no, hold on. Gearbox.
It's
Gearboxes
already
are
light
important. Hello, Just Game XB. Hello, Ava Entertainment. Our favourite bot.
enough. What? The bot is already there.
267 horsepower, let's go. I could have put
Oh.
wheels on it, but I kind of like the idea of it being a sleeper Volkswagen.
Oh, I think it changed. It's not Sonic anymore.
It's... whatever that is.
Puyo.
Anyways.
Puyo.
German Elite Invitational. All German A-Class cars are welcome to compete in this event. Incredible. Nürburgring Nordschleife Stage B. Right. Yeah, she had them fastest in testing. Fucking Crease was up there as well. Rich Energy Boy.
Oh, are we already dating this video? Cool.
I don't care.
Yeah, no one does. We don't. I'm just asking if we're doing it this quickly.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
what did we do? Haven't we just been talking about like the entire F1 season pre like the last two rounds for like most of this? That's like
I
coming
think-
out within
That's
that
a good
next-
point.
I just want to say I called it on Vettel. Just saying. Also, how many times do you
Yeah.
think this is going to fall over? Because that is there's chances of that
I-
happening.
I don't think it will. I'm going to be brave.
All right, no fallovers. Ludo, what are you thinking?
You're going to aim for
would-
curbs now, aren't you?
Nope.
I would say it might fall over. Not much, but it might. If
Oh
you-
God,
if you-
launch!
If you throw it hard enough, you might get it to fall over.
Yeah, no, BTCC, Plato.
Oh yeah, Plato
Yeah,
was doing quite well. Plato was quick in
It-
that car when he was in last time round, though.
Is testing in BTCC like F1 where you can't entirely take it?
I don't know. This is the first
Seriously?
time I've ever paid any attention to testing.
Fair
Because
enough.
you're missing it so much, right?
Yeah, well, that and it was on Twitter, so... Usually I accidentally mute the BTCC account so I don't see anything from it. Because it always used to irritate me because I'd be at work and it like spoils literally everything that happens in a race.
Yeah. Like, hey,
And it's not like F1 where I don't really care, I'll just watch the... Oh, okay, Boosh, you were wrong. That wasn't even a curb either.
What? How did it... What? Oh no. You're in
This-
for a good time.
This could be interesting.
Center of gravity, I guess, get moved
It's the roof
by
rack.
getting. Yeah,
Although it's
Fuck.
it's my stylish spoiler.
I mean, the roof rack surely doesn't help because.
It's a styling pack.
Yeah.
Andy Neat did an Andy Neat. Yeah, I think Andy Neat was slower than Hamilton in the end.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
which that's an oof.
I forgot that they didn't have like the Volkswagen badge on the wheel of this car.
Yeah, I've never known about. I don't know what. I think I narrowed it down to what region this was from before, and I can't remember what
Yeah.
it was.
No, I think it's either the region where it's from in Germany or the.
No,
the
it's in miles per hour. I
the
think
city.
it's an American Beetle.
No, I don't mean that. I mean the emblem on the wheel.
No idea on that one.
Yeah, I think that's the Wolfsburg emblem. You know, the place where they have the factory. I'm
Could
sure
be.
the place
All I
where-
know is the factory got
Wolfsburg
bombed
or
so
something.
badly in World War II that it got sold
Yeah.
for scrap. So. And then the British guy saw it and said, "Hey, these little Beetles are all right," and then eventually sold it back to them in like the 60s.
And,
then they got
killed the
rich
British
out of it.
car industry.
Yeah, basically. What's the UK's finest what? You have to be more specific. We don't do a lot of things very well.
Well, UK's finest, Tesco's finest range.
Yeah, Tesco's finest is pretty fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's the Wolfsburg logo.
The spirits of France start awakening. What the fuck?
As what?
Dude, I hate when the spirits of France
It's become
wake up.
aware.
No. France
We're
don't have
training like the
spirit.
next thing to go and nick your like credit card information.
We don't have spirit in France.
It's
We're
learning
dead
human
inside.
speech.
Yeah, we are dead inside.
I mean, to be fair, if I was France, I'd... Yeah. The bot is talking about Pierre Gasly. Oh yeah, didn't they do like a giant event for the new Honda coming out?
Maybe.
I've been seeing like loads of
What new
tweets about
Honda?
it from like... There's the HRV hybrid is a thing now. And apparently they got
Yeah.
like everyone from Johnny from 5th Gear to Pierre Gasly to Max Verstappen to like have a bit in it, so...
Max Verstappen in a HRV hybrid.
Yeah, he was literally in all the advertising material. It was literally just like, I am Max Verstappen, there is something coming, and then they did like a whole load of action shots, and it was like, stay tuned at 7. And then it was like, what? It's a fucking hybrid. Come on, then.
I despise advertising. Whereas like a sports car, they put a not a sport, the opposite of a sports car, anti-sports cars, but SUVs. I just despise when they put racing drivers in them.
And
It's
to be
like
fair,
that,
the HRV
Aston
is going to
Martin.
sell 1 million of them, so...
Yeah, I know. I don't care. Don't put Max Verstappen in it. He doesn't deserve to be punished like that. Maybe he does.
Vettel deserves to be punished to be put in a DBX, though.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Is the DBX that bad?
It's not... It's hard to look at. It's
I mean,
not...
I don't
Probably a
know.
good SUV.
I
They're
mean,
all
I-
good SUVs, to be honest.
It's
but they're
late, that's the
SUVs.
problem. It's going into a market where you've got the Bentayga, you've got the Cullinan, you've got the X5M, you've got the Cayenne, you've got this, you've got... what's it gonna do? It's just very expensive and probably not built very well.
Is it not built very
And you
well?
also got to bear in mind that if you buy one, you're actively helping Lawrence Stroll take over the world. In his bid to become actual Mr. Incredible.
No. Think about it. The more Aston Martins that are sold, the more Sebastian Vettel hangs around.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be
They like
less
use him for the
desperate.
marketing material. It's like, look, you'll drive just like Vettel, and then they drive it straight through a tree.
I mean, they do. Like, I remember watching. I can't remember.
I shouldn't have taken
Yeah,
a joke while you said that.
Yeah,
Oh my god! No, Boost, I've got it.
No, hold on, let me put the cup down.
SV5 Special Edition. It only gives you 30 horsepower at any one time.
No,
6-star crash safety, just in case.
But yeah, I think
You wake up in the morning, it'll crash itself into a hedge, and then just sit there and go, "Mein gosh, Mutterstein!"
But yeah,
Aim for Renaults.
I think at some
Doesn't
point
let
I
Australians
yeah.
back past.
let me talk. At some point, I
Spins
think.
suddenly in important moments.
Yeah,
Taking your pregnant wife to the hospital in it.
yeah, he actually did a fucking ad for the
Fucking
TBX because he
Yeah.
did one. I saw one when I was trying to watch fucking testing. They're on Sky. I went there and they showed the fucking TBX and then 7 it, and I was like, oh god.
Oh Jesus!
No.
I swear I saw Ash Sutton in an advert not long ago. Actually, I can't remember what it was for.
Oh
though.
god.
The Alfa Romeo Sauber thing's nonsense. It was just an article saying what would happen if Alfa split away.
Well,
The honest
there's-
answer is not
No,
a
there's
lot.
rumours.
Yeah, I know there's
There's
rumours,
rumours
but
that,
there's rumours every single year.
No, I mean recently, like a major title sponsor is leaving the grid. It hasn't been confirmed which team yet, but there's been like I don't know,
Who the
one
hell's
person
got
who's in the
titles
paddock.
sponsors?
I mean, wouldn't surprise me if Alpha did. Honestly,
No, it
since
wouldn't
they've-
surprise me. I'm
Well-
just trying to think.
I mean, the obvious one is either Alpha or Haas, but
Yeah,
Haas
but
would be selling the team rather
Well,
than
Haas is
rebranding.
getting bought out by the sounds of it, so.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry, the rumour was specifically not title sponsor, sorry, it was rebranding.
And apparently, and I don't know if it was a real picture, but there's a picture floating around at the moment of fucking Story in a Haas garage.
Nice.
So,
Oh,
Mr.
Rich Energy
Mazepin.
F1.
but yeah, I wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me if they actually killed Alfa Romeo. I mean, at least Alfa Romeo left.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Because now that they have been bought by the French, they're gonna want to squeeze every freaking penny out of it. So yeah.
Is Stellantis technically French?
Yeah,
Um,
I think.
Because the French aren't even French, really.
How they? I mean,
I mean, most of the
They are,
CEOs for the
no.
French companies are Japanese, so.
no, I mean.
Because they thought, oh yeah, the Japanese, we can trust them. A few years later, they found out wrong.
yeah,
no.
totally.
I don't
Actually,
know.
okay,
Hold
actually,
on,
no,
if I
it's,
say that, will Mercedes be more likely to hire me because I'm hating Honda?
it's actually the Italians that own more of of Stellantis.
Yeah,
A bit
exactly.
more. 14% can against 7.2 for Peugeot, the Peugeot family, and then the French
Peugeot
state.
family.
Yeah, no, yeah, there is a people called
Yeah,
Peugeot,
I know. The lead seller of Citroen in the UK was called Charles Peugeot at one point. It was a Top Gear sketch.
Yeah.
Then the French state owns 6.2% of Stellantis.
Well, of
And
course
then
they
the
do.
And then the Chinese with 5.6 because Dongfeng.
You can't say about the Japanese. We're supposed to all hate the Russians at the moment, remember?
I mean,
Distract you from the real problem. Your take on Venturi. They're alright, I guess. I don't know. Is Venturi still a company?
Yeah. Well, they're in
They-
Formula E at the moment.
Yeah, but is that
They-
the same Venturi?
Yes.
Yes, as far as I know.
Okay, I like them, I guess. You know, can't
I
say
mean,
Cool.
they just make shitty electric cars, I think. No.
I don't think they make any cars yet, do they? They just
I
using
don't
it
know.
to...
That's a good question.
Isn't Venturi
dear.
technically like aligned with the Mercedes team or something? Because isn't that the
they're
one
a customer team in
Wolfie
Formula E?
runs?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
They're
Susie.
customer team.
Knobs, and more knobs.
It was great,
okay.
actually.
I
The
like your
last
sexuality.
was it? Oh, I forgot they had one season in Formula
Oh,
One as well.
they stopped making cars in 2015. Yeah.
2015.
That's
What were they
okay.
still making the Atlantique by then? Why is no one buying
No,
our car? We have all these peer reviews.
I didn't
No.
realise there was a second generation fetish.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot they've made a car.
I had a context,
fetish.
so that sounds weird.
Yeah.
And they fired what? They made a fucking Citroen Berlingo to go from Shanghai to Paris
Oh yeah.
and
As
want
you
to go to Africa.
Gonna take a lot to take me away. Venturi makes a car called the Fetish. That's your context. We need like one of those things, don't we? Have you ever seen that badly aged tweets or whatever it is?
I think I know.
That
Badly
doesn't
aged
narrow it down,
posts
there are a lot of
on like
accounts.
Twitter. There's like
Yeah,
that
I-
account, and then there's one account that follows it that says context for the tweets that it makes. We need one of those. Boost has a fetish confirmation. Yeah, we all know about Boost's fetish.
Boost's
Yeah.
fetish is
Aerodynamic.
aerodynamics, yeah.
Yeah, he really likes fettuccine, the pasta. Get it?
God damn it.
Is that a pass?
Yeah, fettuccine.
Yeah, fettuccine.
See, Toto, I'm definitely not a fan of Ferrari.
Not Vettelcini though. You don't want that. That spins off your
No.
fork. can't hold
It's
a
that, like,
stable.
cube
It
pasta
can't
that
hold a
doesn't have
stable
any of the
career unless
grooves.
it's doused in Red Bull.
That's so bad.
It was quick once, and then they made it
Genuinely
illegal.
terrible.
Guess what fetish I don't even want to know. I'll be perfectly honest. That's a bad.
Yeah, based on the kind of things he said,
Let me guess. Kidnapping, bounding, gagging. A hot spot of
I
BDSM.
freaked out from it because I checked my email. I saw I got a notification, or I got an email from Motorsport Jobs. But that's not who I applied for Mercedes through. So it's like,
Motorsport jobs. What's your job?
just like subscribed to it for some reason. I think I made an account and it was just like, yeah, we're gonna send you stuff now.
Ash
I
Sutton's
don't care
bitch.
for it.
Ash Sutton's personal bitch.
Should I search for that? Might be an option.
What, BTCC jobs?
Yeah.
You won't want to do
could
that.
be.
You just end up working in a cold garage with a fleece on. Alright, mate. Listen, it was 2/10 down yesterday. What do we do to get 2/10 up? Dunno, mate. Use hammer. Alright, mate. Marrying a dominatrix so you can break her well. I don't think you know how dominatrix works. You're not supposed to break her, she's supposed to break you. That's how they work.
Nah, I played San Andreas. That
Oh
didn't go
god,
well.
no, but AK's got it. You've got to be like Ash Sutton's masseuse so you can like massage his vein back into his forehead when he gets really angry. Just like rub him slowly and tell him
You're
he's the
responsible for
best.
clamping his helmet down.
Yes.
While his veins are like popping off, trying to force it off.
Yeah, man. He's got the #1 this year. Woo.
My god.
The #1 means he's the reigning champion.
What is he raining?
I don't know. I'm a bit worried about this year, though. I have this horrible suspicion that Irish bastard's going to get five titles. I don't mind Turkington, but he is the most boring man in the world.
Wasn't Turkington the guy in the golden BMW last
No,
year?
he's the guy in the actual BMW.
Oh.
Who have 3 drivers now, which almost certainly means they're taking the Manufacturers' Cup this year. No, the guy in the golden BMW is with Ash Sutton's team now.
Yeah.
Apparently they've built 13 new cars this year, though, or something like that.
Damn.
13 new chassis, so because a lot of them have gone up to 3-car teams.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
Bruce wants Plato to get a 3rd championship. I don't see it.
Is Ash Sutton still in the mighty Infinity?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, everyone's.
This-
I don't think many people have swapped teams around that badly, to my knowledge. I think the only ones I can really think of is Ingram's moved from Toyotas to Hyundais, and that Jade girl who drove the Astra a couple of times last year is with the black and pink Hondas now. But other than that, everyone's still where they were. Jackoff has got a new car. It doesn't look like a Jaguar because it's a Seat, but, you know. What's your kind of woman minus the psychopath type? I also like the psychopathic woman. Big thing about being stabbed. I like the idea of being stabbed in my sleep. Anyways.
Oh, we know you'd like shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, but I know listen, I know he wants Plato to win, but I think Plato's too inconsistent.
I just want Plato to win a couple more races. I want him to hit 100.
Oh, I think he's going to hit 100.
Like milestones.
He's on 99 at the moment, isn't he?
98, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a given. I think he won like a few races a couple of years ago when the Astra wasn't even that good in 2019. So I could swear he won
crazy
at least
for
2.
saying that Plato was like one of the best drivers in like general motorsport.
Probably not. I mean, he's pretty good. Again, the
I don't
problem,
know,
with
it's like, I mean,
the
he's-
problem with Plato is if you look at his record, he is a bit inconsistent because he does like a
So-
good
Well-
scrap. Which is
Well,
his
that's the thing.
problem.
Yeah, he goes for race wins rather than championships. So
So how far is he from his 100th win? How much does he
2
need?
wins.
2 win in the season.
Yeah,
he needs?
Butcher moved from the Focus to Toyota. Yeah, there you go.
I think, yeah. I
So
think
the
he's on
Mon-
98.
so the Focuses are probably fucked this year because they lost like the only good driver they had. But never mind. Toyotas are going to be interesting to see. Okay. That looked like quite a violent roll. Let's find out what actually happened.
I was about to say it'd been a bit long for you to not roll.
It's hard to roll a car on Catalonia, even a car as bad as this, to be fair.
Yeah, but I know you managed to do almost 2 laps of Maple Valley.
Do you know a fun fact about the Beetle?
What?
In the newer Forza games, this is a leaderboard car. And I'm fairly certain the leaderboard tactic with it is to stick a V8 in it and stock tyres. Or something
I
like
forgot
that.
Forza PI is absolutely stupid in that regard.
Yeah. The problem is, I don't really see the issue with having leaderboard cars, because it's like, well, yeah, you know.
Oh no. Well, yeah, there's always going to be a better.
There's always going to be one thing that you know, all are created equal apart from those that are created more equal.
I am kind of surprised that there's a single leaderboard car that sort of transfers to all tracks.
I guess.
You would have thought.
I don't know
Well, yeah,
though,
I
because
don't
it's
know.
usually like 3 or 4 of them are pretty good.
Ah, right, yeah, fair enough then.
I mean, don't get me wrong, in
know
lower
enough about
classes,
it.
the Lotus Elan is like always king, but
Hmm.
like once you get further up, you've got Civics can be quick, Elans can still be quick if you control them. I can't remember. There's a few other like bits and bobs and stuff, but you can still get up in like the leaderboards with not the leaderboard cars. You're just not going to get like super up there. I think if you want the best one, I'm fairly certain the top car for S2 class off-road racing in Horizon 3 was the Viper ACR
Nice.
with an all-wheel. That's what I got my second in the world for on that hill climb course we used for Reach the Peak. So, actually, the other car that was a leaderboard in that game was the Reliant Supervan as well.
Oh, I can believe that.
Although you had to be like careful as fuck with that, because that was when you weren't allowed stabilizers with it either. So you basically had to tap steer the thing the entire way around. But it weren't too bad, lad. It weren't too bad. This Beetle isn't too bad either, to be fair. I'm a bit disappointed by its engine swap though. There's only one. So it's got a Golf R engine in it.
Oh yeah, before you could do the... Would have been cool for like a VR6 or something.
Yeah, I was expecting. I'd expected to have a VR6 and maybe the Beetle's 1.8 litre turbo, but nada. Schnada luck. That's in the older Golf, not in the Beetle. Which doesn't really make a lot of sense when you really stand to think about it. In the later games, it's all Subaru engines in this anyway, so. Oh, and roof engines in the case of Forza 5. I think, anyway. I'm trying to remember. Beetles take all sorts of weird shit, though. And because they're Beetles, all you have to do is sand down the engine walls if you want to stick something else in there that won't quite fit. And it's not like that Lamborghini... What was it? Was it a Lamborghini powered Fiat 500 or a Ferrari V12 powered? That one where they
I think it
basically
was
like
a
everyone's like, oh, well,
Lamborghini,
it's a
yeah.
Fiat 500. It's like, well, no, it's not really, because they've like added like an entire rear section to it and like made the wheel base like ridiculously long as well. Yeah. I'd say I'm catching COVID, but by the time this video comes out, that won't be a thing anymore.
Hopefully.
Probably.
Get your vaccine and your
No, I haven't got my fucking vaccine, sweetheart.
You should.
They're not offering it, so I don't really care. I'm not going to try and jump a queue, so.
Well, But I mean, if at least you're fucking sure you're not getting
Oh,
it.
we could have a death live.
That'd be fun.
Nah,
I mean, think about the views.
Yeah, but he needs to
Yeah,
die
man.
at the final episode of FM4. Not
Yeah, you
that's a
see,
good
that
point.
would
Yeah,
be-
we do
yeah.
need to finish this. It's a bit early in the stream as well, you know.
Well, the other thing is, I was sort of like thinking of taking like a break from this for like a good couple of weeks. Because I think I've had like... Have I had 2 weeks off or 1 week off?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
I think it's only been about a
What?
week or so.
one, I think. Yeah, I think it's one.
Yeah, 1 or 2 weeks. And now I was like, actually, we've so little to go now, there's no real point. But then again, I don't know, I probably won't have anything to do by the time I want to take my break, so we'll just be back to square one. I think it's been about 2 weeks. Alright? Oh, 1 week. Did we do Monday on last week?
Don't know.
I want to say we did. Because that's when Azza was about. Then Thursday I bought a car, Monday I picked up the car, and now it's this Thursday, so... Woo.
Yeah.
By the time this is out, Son would have won the championship. Maybe not, but...
Oh yeah, do you want to talk about that on stream? Because-
I'll wait for... I think Azza will bring it up, so...
Oh, probably, yeah.
I bought a car. It's alright.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I got into debt for the next 5 years of my life.
It's a car.
It is a car.
Fun.
It's good,
I mean,
though.
It's a cool
It is a
looking
cool
car.
car.
Honest.
Yeah.
It's very
We're not
quick and
gonna-
it hates truck drivers, as I found out.
What?
It's got automatic high beams and it really doesn't like it. It's on the motorway, it can like tell, but with trucks it gets a bit confused. Because it thinks they're street lights. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm going to be taking a look at the Porsche 911 versus Ferrari V8 Challenge. So join us for that. Until then, farewell.